Alright, time to get this car. I'm feel lazy as shit. Alright, let me pull out the intake. Then we're going to take out that mass flow air sensor, which looks like this. I actually got to clean this one. Maybe I'll practice on this one while I have it out. And then the DC air filter, it's weird. You don't have to put the oil on it. You just rinse it through the water and let it dry, sit and dry, and that's it. And then we'll check this mass airflow sensor there. And then we're gonna get the throttle body. I gotta clean that as well. So I'm debating if I'm gonna take the whole thing out, clean front and back, or just wipe it down. We'll see how dirty this inside of the tube is. All right, let me get this started. I'm feeling lazy. I'm gonna clean this one real fast and we'll do a before and after. All right, so the intake is off. This is a custom intake. This was actually DC. It is a DC, but it was cut short and flipped over to go be able to be efficient with the Evo hood cutout or hood vent. What a lot of people I see is they run air filters, then they always complain about, oh, it's raining, the water, and it's hydro lock. Bro, get one of these sleeves. This beads off the water like nothing. Water wares or filter wear. I'm gonna buy another one because I know once I get the intake for that one, we're gonna put another one on these. These work so good. Like I spray water on it and nothing happens. And when it rains, water gets in the engine bay. Luckily, the engine cover's on there, covers everything, but water still gets there, and you'll see just water like a bead just dropping off of there. So going to clean this out. I'm pretty sure I can't see nothing. It's getting dark already. We're gonna rinse this out, clean it. I'm not sure if you guys can see in there, but let's take a look. Don't look too bad. I was expecting to be all black like I see in other videos. All right, so check the tubing. And I noticed this has like a stripped screws, so you gotta be careful. Other than that, everything looks good in there. A little bit dirty on this side, which this is the intake side, or the manifold. This is the air filter area. So I'm gonna take this off and let's take a look at this one compared to the one I just cleaned, which is this one. And this one's super clean. So if you look at that line, you can see there's no carbon buildup in there. It was actually a lot. Cleaned it, and now it's good mass flow air sensor. So let me pop this off and let's see what we're working with. All right, so it's dirty out here, but it's clean. It's actually just as clean as this one that I just cleaned. So, okay. So actually we do not need to clean this, but I'll give it a couple sprays. And on the inside, it's very clean. So, shit. I'm just gonna clean the air filter and go through back this. It was just the gas cap. That is freaking awesome. So I'm gonna actually take a picture of this so I can see what's inside, because it's too dark for me to look at. So I'm pretty sure the proper way is to remove the manifold or the throttle body, but because it's not too bad, I'm just spraying inside. And it's not deep, so I can actually just put the rag in. And it's a clean rag, not used, brand new. And that's like as much dirt that's coming out, and that was just built up on the bottom. And then other than that, it's pretty damn clean. So let's take a look. And here we go. Nice and clean again. I mean, it was already clean, but just get all the little access stuff off. Like I said, I believe it's what Randy said, and Randy is probably the best mechanic that I know, and I would take his advice over anyone. So I'm just going to clean this up, use a throttle cleaner as well, clean this all out, and then we're going to check the spark plugs, and then that'll be the next thing. So already have them. Might as well throw them in, make it happen, and pretty sure it'll run better. So let me go ahead and just clean this up real quick, and then we'll do the spark plugs. Alright, so I should have grabbed those screws for this mass airflow sensor because these are not the right ones. Wish I knew that. So now I'll have to stop by and hopefully that XB, I can find an XB with an intake that still has those screws to replace them, because I got the seal to pop down and close, but I'm afraid that it's going to come loose again, so I might have to throw a zip tie and X cross it. So let me do that. Or I might just throw some electrical tape to go around it for now. Just get a rig it. And I know I have electrical tape somewhere here. But yeah, those are the wrong screws. Like Jose, I don't know who did your car, bro, but they suck. Because that shit is, if you know me, I hate having to do like wrong shit. I love having all OEM everything, and those are not OEM. So before I screw up and try to go tighter, messing up the threading, I'm just gonna just leave it how this is, because the seal's holding it in now. So I'll figure if I zip tie it or throw some electrical tape to kind of hold it steady. But let me go ahead and throw everything back on and start washing this air filter. Right, now that I found the bucket right there, let me go and do that. Intake is back on. Filling up the bucket with the air filter in there, so I can just rinse it. Ooh, look how dirty that is. Get this water out. I'm gonna just keep going until that water is completely clear. The thing is weird is they don't use oil from K&N like K&N does, so I'm just not used to that. Just weird to me. Alright, let me keep rinsing this out. You know, let me get back to this. I'm gonna get the valve cover off. And get this done before it gets too dark. Then we'll check the spark plug. So let me pop this off. So I'm gonna have to go. So this one I can run it. I won't have to cut the valve cover when I do the oil catch can. I can just cock it to the right, go out this way, and the PCV valve will go underneath the valve cover to the oil catch can when it sits here. So that's a good thing. I'm gonna wipe down this valve cover even though nobody sees it, and then I think one of these are new. I think this is the new one, because I remember him saying he replaced the coil pack. So I'm gonna wipe these down and see which one we need to. Well, we gotta change spark plugs anyway, so let's go ahead and get that going. All right, so I washed it until the water was completely clear again. So it just says let it dry. Probably take the leaf blower and blow it, help it dry, but wipe down the dirty valve cover. Now let's go ahead and check out these spark plugs. Please be okay. All right, let me go and take these off. So far, there's a little bit of oil on the coil packs. I'm gonna wipe those down, and then we'll see how the spark plugs are looking. All right, let me go grab my other tool. All right, so I checked them. It looks like they're bad, and that usually that white texture, I believe that's like valve seals. So I really need to make sure I pay attention to this engine, and might need to be redone again. So damn. And I don't know what the fuck is this shit. I think it just built up from when Danny had it, and yeah, so I'm gonna replace the spark plug, see how it runs. The oil on here is actually from the valve cover gasket. I noticed there's a small little leak in there, so looks like I'm gonna have to do a valve cover and check those seals, man. But I can't do anything because this is my only car. So let's go ahead and put the new spark plugs in. Luckily these were NGKs, so that's good. But these are 3 are aftermarket. This is the only OEM. What are these? Damn, I keep coil pack. So coil packs look fine. I mean, I think that rubber piece was maybe, I don't know, something looks different from this one right here, because this is a different shape compared to that. But like I said, I'm not sure. I'm a DIY guy. I learn as I go. My ultimate mechanic will always be Randy, so if I have a question, like I'm gonna hit him up, see what he says, and I learn everything from him. So that's it right to me. Randy's the best mechanic that I know of when it comes to work. And yeah, it looks like I might have to eventually pull this engine back out in worst case scenario, and then redo it. So let me go ahead and slap these new spark plugs in and then fire it up, and let's see where we're at now. All right, my buddy Tim came by, chopped it up while putting in the spark plugs, put the coil packs back on, put on the valve cover or engine cover, air filter is clean, put on the sleeve to protect it from getting wet. What I do is it has these slots. I just throw a zip tie on it and then keeps it on there. And then we'll fire it up. And because I have, it's called push start, we'll go ahead and press this down and give it a start. Or like that. And then let's see how it runs now. Up there it goes. Uh-oh. Let me do with the key. See what happens. All right, with the key now. Watch the lights. Those go off. Ooh, that took a while to fire up. What was that about? Let's see if I'm getting smoke. It's new spark plugs. Huh. That took a while to fire up. I mean, it sounds much better, but I don't know why it took a while for it to fire up like that. So I'm gonna go for a test drive and see how it's going. I'm gonna let it warm up, of course, and then we'll see where it's at. And I still gotta put on that aluminum billet dead pedal. So we are at 100. All right, so let it warm up and see how it's gonna be. So let me close this up. But it sounds good. It sounds solid. It just took a while to warm up or start. That kind of got me nervous now. Check the lights. Truck driver shit. Make sure all my lights are working before I go on a drive. I do this every morning. Not with just my car, but my work truck. I do inspection. So we're good. Let me go for a drive. Wow, the car is running fucking amazing. Wow. It's so smooth. Off of just a simple MAF flow air, clean, throttle clean, air filter clean, and spark plugs. Dude, this car is running way better. I'm gonna have to get a full tank and now check my fuel mileage, because I've been only getting 10 gallons would only work. I'd get 266 miles off of 10 gallons of fuel. I was burning fuel. And this car it's idling so much better. Wow, okay. shit, let's I'm heading to Walmart. I gotta go get hamburger buns and oil. We're gonna make hamburgers and fries to dinner. When I get back in the car, let's see how it starts. If it's gonna have issues starting again like it did before. So we'll find out once I get to, after I get into Walmart and get my stuff for dinner. So, all right, I'll see you guys after Walmart. All right, all done at Walmart. Wanted to show you guys this. I picked up the off of IS. I got the 250 off an IS because I saw back in the day a post my buddy sent me. Hopefully I can find it. But they are doing a rendering of a Scion XB with a Lexus front end, and they're going to name it a BX250. So that's why I got that. I got new emblems. So I'm trying to convert this to be a BX250 instead of XB. So that's the whole plan, what I'm doing with the whole emblems and trying to make it look modern. And then we'll eventually get the push start in. But let's go ahead and see if it starts up normal. So the lights went off. Check engine will, of course, will show once. And let's see how it starts right up. Yeah, back to normal. All right, cool, we're good. All right, let me head home, drop this off. I gotta go to my sister's, get some packaging for shipping for XP parts I'm selling on Facebook Market. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So hopefully it'll be finally doing these emblems. I'm sick of the phone always connecting, but hopefully it's we'll do the emblems and get it situated and make the whole rear end a complete look. So, all right, y'all. We're running, idling good. Car is still warmed up. And lights, yeah, we're good. So I'm real curious on, I'm gonna fill this all up and want to see how I do on fuel this time, because half a tank I'm at 73 miles, or I'm like quarter of it, so double 73, that would be 140, so that'd be 280. So 288, so, or 286. And that's still better, but I mean, I think I should be getting like close to 400, way more than my Civic was. Because my Civic I get 400. And I should be able to do the same thing with this XB, but I do have the header, the intake, and that's it. But I mean, it's still gonna play in factor of wasting fuel. But it does help me get up to speed to get on the freeway, because this is a slow ass car. But yeah, so I'm gonna get going, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for rocking with me. And we are good, no check engine, and back to being daily. So, all right, y'all. See you guys in the next video. Peace.